Sometimes all you want to do is get home. To the place where you feel safe, where it's all your own.
Hi, girl.
Hi, Dad.
NHT, the key to your home, has home buyer and home builder loans to help you get home. And if you're planning to fix up the home you have, our home improver loans will help bring those ideas to life. With the NHT, there are more possibilities for you to get home. The NHT, the key to your home.
Always great talking about home ownership. Good morning to you. It's a dream of everybody, I think, to be a home owner, and the NHT is making it that much easier. Welcome back to Sunrise, and thank you so much for staying with us. Wherever you are in the world, we've got you covered all day, every day. So please do remember, log on, listen in, and spread the word. And please hit the like and the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Now, if you're in the market for a new home, the National Housing Trust, the NHT, just made it a bit easier. Qualified NHT contributors now have access to more funds to buy a house on the open market, with the possibility of accessing, get this guys, up to $9 million as a single applicant and even more as a double or triple applicant. You understand? Now they're making dreams come true, and I want you to just take a look.
Get home with NHT. The key to your home.
My name is Geron Bontford, and I am a proud home owner. The process in acquiring my home, it was not easy, but at the end, it was worth it. The first time I held my key and I came through my front door, I felt a sense of accomplishment. It was very thrilling, right? To know that, yes, it was my yes moment. Thrilling to know that I've accomplished something as buying a home. My advice to young adults or non-home owners is to ensure that you are contributing to the NHT.
For more about NHT home buyer loans, visit nht.gov.jm or call 888-CALL-NHT.
NHT, the key to your home.
All right, so here to help you understand how you can make the best use of these funds, we have Assistant General Manager of NHT's Advertising, Marketing and After Sales Department, Sabrina McDonald Radcliffe, and Customer Service Manager at the NHT St. Catherine branch, Ryan Campbell.
Good morning.
And gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I know that a lot of people listened to what Dennis just said and what I just said, and a big smile came on their faces, like, wow, I can really now home it. So Sabrina, talk to us about the increase that everybody's been talking about in terms of the loan limits on the open market. What does this mean for your applicants?
Well, Miss Kitty, home ownership is everybody's dream and everybody's path is different.
Yeah.
So what NHT has done is expanded the loan limits, whether you are going alone as a single applicant, increasing by $1.5 million up to $9 million. Now, if it's two applicants, up to $17 million. So that's $2 million that we had before. And if you're triple applicants, three of you teaming up to get that home together, it's now $23 million.
Wow.
That's the ceiling, up from $21 million. Wow. So the goal is to make sure that there's more available to make it more possible to get home with NHT.
And I think people need to appreciate that difference, that $2 million, it's a huge difference.
Yes.
Don't underestimate how significant it is and how much of a difference it will make to what you're paying as a mortgage on a monthly basis. But Ryan...
Additionally though, Dennis, apart from the single applicant ceiling of $9 million, if you are purchasing a home on the open market that's around $14 million or less, NHT has available for you up to $12 million. So if it is $14 million or less, you could get up to $12 million, which is also a major
significant.
Yes.
Well, let me just ask this, because sometimes we take it for granted that people understand what terminologies mean and what the implications are.
Right.
So when you say a home on the open market, what does that mean? As well as, if I say, for example, want to team up with Dennis, or I want to team up with a third person, what do I need to do? Like the three of us have to come in together. We have to provide the 3 sets of documents. How does that actually work?
Right. So I'm going to tell the difference between open market and scheme units, and Ryan will take over for the other part.
Very well.
Okay. So open market means if you've seen a property listed or you drive past and say for sale, and you have an intent or desire to purchase, versus purchasing one of the NHT scheme units when they become available. So it's an open space, it's generally advertised, promoted as being available for sale, and you express an interest to purchase.
So is it 9 million and the double applicant and triple applicable to the NHT scheme homes too?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Ryan.
All right, so for the other parts of the question, in terms of who can co-apply and
Yes.
how, so 2 persons can co-apply, whether family-related or not.
Okay.
And in terms of the documentation, of course, the personal documents that you'll need will be unique to each person.
Okay.
But there are collective documents like sales agreement, the valuation, that you don't need double of that, you just need one. So in that circumstance, that's what would be required. But yes, the 2 persons would have to come in together. When it comes to triplet applicants, however, we require some kinship ties. So we don't want that one to be so loose, because
Gotcha.
of course co-application is a serious matter.
Very well.
So therefore kinship ties has to be established. So we will go from siblings,
Parent,
mother, father,
child.
grandparents, spouses, but we don't go to wide to uncles and so forth.
So like a wife, a husband, and a brother-in-law or a sister-in-law can...
Absolutely, because there's some kinship ties that we can prove.
Nice. So sorry, so the double occupant then is 18, we get 18 million.
17.
17, very
Yes.
well. See that?
And triple 23.
That. All right.
So that's a ceiling, because remember now, each person's ability to pull down is dependent on what you're able to pay per month.
Gotcha.
So some might be at the ceiling, some might be 7, some might be 5, because NHT is intending to make sure that you can afford to pay. And there are other facilities that we have once you come in branch that, you know, depend, especially if you're low income, that will work with you to get you to a destination of home ownership.
Understood. Ryan, I don't know, from where you sit, I don't know if it's from a St. Catherine perspective or you could give a macro perspective, I would think that people would be flocking, like now is my opportunity.
Yes.
So that you would maybe see an uptick in applications. Are you seeing that?
Well, I can tell you, Dennis, I was at work yesterday and I don't think I ate breakfast until about 3 p.m.
Wow.
That must tell you the traffic that is coming through emails, phones, and persons in the lobby who is coming now for their eligibility letters, because some persons would have gotten eligibility before, but now that we've increased, persons would want to demonstrate that added amount that they're entitled to. So we're seeing definitely an increase in the traffic to
And
the
how
office.
does one become eligible, Ryan? Again, some people may not know. There are people overseas who are watching. They want to buy a house at Jamaica because they intend for real estate, the people in place forever, ever, amen. And they're interested. And sometimes they don't have the relevant information at hand. So how does one become eligible to access these NHT loans?
Absolutely. Thank you for that question as well. So we have 3 classes of contributors to the NHT. So we have 2 local bound ones, which are self-employed persons in Jamaica and the persons who work with a company and taxes are pulled from them. We call them PAYE.
Pay as you earn.
Those persons become eligible after 1 year of contribution.
Okay.
And for the persons who reside overseas who choose to voluntarily contribute to us, they become eligible after 2 years of contributions. So a person who is eligible can simply just go onto our NHT online platform, create a profile, we get it verified, and you have your eligibility letter walking in the palm of your hands.
So the platform is actually NHT online.
Online.
To pull down your eligibility letter.
So when you say contribute, by the way, Ryan, how much money are we talking about per month?
All right, so on average, the NHT is 2% for a PAYE person, meaning you pay as you earn. And for the self-employed and voluntary contributors, they pay 3% of whatever their monthly declared income is.
Okay, very well.
You know, you have a big expo coming up. I mean, so Home It doesn't just take place on Sunrise.
No.
There's actually a big expo that's taking place. Sabrina, tell us a little bit about that.
So Home It is a whole program of breaking down the maths, the maths Asian brain, as I like to say, to help people to understand how to get home. And on this Saturday, we're executing the Kingston leg at Emancipation Park, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We will have with us our own NHT booth, construction and development, so you get free building plans there, walking me through that process. We'll have customer care, new loans, practically every department will be out there. But along with us, we will have 7 financial partners: VM Bank, JN Bank, NCB, Scotiabank, Sagicor, CIBC, JPS and Partners, Credit Union, who will also, if you have the eligibility letter on site, you can move from our booth to their booth if you need additional resources. It's right there's one spot. We have other partners that will be there as well. Tax Administration of Jamaica, if you're self-employed, can go right there. We have realtors on site because some people are going to buy houses or buy property to build. Claudia Davis, real estate broker, Paula Sells, and Remax Realty. We have Cal's Food this year again, Honeybun again this year, Pure Water. And we have other partners, Price Smart, Caban Hardware, Draftsman Inc., Geomatics, Wiltech Limited, and we also have HJL Legal Firm. So everything in one space, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We also have a kids zone, so come with your kids, come with your family.
Yeah, because home is about family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Throughout the day, Blacker, Ellis, and Johnny will be guiding the day with fun and games and giveaways and onstage activities. We have workshops happening, like practical home builder workshops, home buyer workshops at 3 different points in the day. So if you want to ask questions in a session and be guided by the experts, that's happening. And we'll have, at the end of the day, Kevin Downswell wrapping things up with a live performance in the evening. So it is a full day of empowerment and entertainment because we want everyone to get home. We want them to home it, as in understanding the steps to get home.
I love it. I like how you guys, Sabrina and Ryan, you've broken it down into bite-sized pieces because trying to become a homeowner sometimes can seem very overwhelming. And unfortunately, sometimes you get the wrong information from the wrong people who chew them of a house. Then it's another why you have none. They are going to carry a wide Ryan. Look at me, I can't play the hypocrite. You understand? But to chew Sabrina, chew them alone want have a house, Ryan. You understand? So when you ask them the question, them a gatekeep. Them not really tell you how it really go. You ask them barely butter answer. And
well, NHT is about empowering everybody. Because the mission is everyone should be able to own their home.
That's exactly the point. And that's why I'm glad Homing It is right here on Sunrise, so people can hear the information firsthand for free from the qualified and knowledgeable people who can break it down. And now we can also come to the expo to get further information, to meet and greet, and to, again, I believe, come in alignment. Because Dennis, if you want to own a home, you can't stay from an expo like this. I have to come and meet Ryan. I have to come and meet Sabrina, go to the expo, talk to some people. Okay, I saw it go.
And if you notice, them have everybody in the process in one place. Even if you're in a position where, boy, you say, I have no attorney for the purchaser's attorney.
Lawyer, there. Me no builder. Builder there. Me no have no. Well, me go hungry. Food I go there. Me go bored. Entertainment.
Me no nobody to leave the picnic them way.
Bring the picnic them.
And I want to add that the expo happens in Montego Bay as well next week, Friday at Harmony Beach Park.
Nice.
So we're bringing it to the western end of the island as well because we want to make sure that we have everybody that's interested get a chance to touch base. And that is as part of all of the Home It program because we're going to supermarkets and other things. Want to add as well that if you're into home improvement, we'll have renewable energy partners there. And we have Ashley Furniture that's going to show you how you can make your house nice up and spice up. So it's a full day of home ownership possibilities.
I love it for us as a people of the Negroid race, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, because Dennis, for a lot of people, home ownership was never on their radar, Ryan.
True.
You never, at one point, you never even thought that you could own somewhere. And NHT is making it easier, more accessible for the average Jamaican and the ordinary Jamaican to own somewhere. I might born poor, but I'm not dead poor. I might never born and I own a house, but me, I go own something. And especially when you have your children, to leave a legacy for them. I don't want nobody come knock me up and put me out. You understand? My name, Panticle. Talk to me nice now. And call me Mrs. Yeah, jingle your key. I'm going home.
Homing it.
I love it. Homing it. Sabrina, Ryan, thank you so very much. And there you have it, guys. I want to make sure you guys get up and go out to this expo, get all the pertinent information, and do what you need to do so you can home it. And now, here's your chance to win a prize from the team at the NHT. All you have to do is head on over, Danielle, to NHT's Instagram page at National Housing Trust and answer the following question. Where will NHT's Home It Expo take place this Saturday, July 5? Again, where will NHT's Home It Expo take place this Saturday, July 5?
Right.
And you can win a prize right on over there. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So
Big up to the ladies in my own house. We love it for honor.
I love it too.
And the man them too, but you know the I'm just saying.
All right. All right. So
None boy can put you out. That's the truth. Yeah. Nobody can say, come out of my house, Jason.
listen,
Sir,
and you know over through the NHT process.
It's my title here, Omit, NHT. Talk to me nice. Yeah.
All right, folks, whether it's your first key or your forever home, bigger loan values mean bigger opportunity. You're into the keys. Bigger opportunities. So many thanks to NHT, Sabrina McDonald, Radcliffe, and Ryan Campbell for joining us this morning. Guess what? Money Masterclass, brought to you by JN Bank, is up next. We got you covered.
God, you never tell a lie. God be the glory. Great things. You look at the organ. You see that?
Yeah.
Then it's for somebody who is thinking if you should buy the house, it's now you should do it.
This is the sign.
This is a sign.
No, the spirit is right, as my granny would say.
Amen. In alignment. God is good all the time and all the time. God is good.
We'll be right back.
Sometimes all you want to do is get home. To the place where you feel safe, where it's all your own.
Hi, girl.
Hi, Dad.
NHT, the key to your home, has home buyer and home builder loans to help you get home. And if you're planning to fix up the home you have, our home improver loans will help bring those ideas to life. With the NHT, there are more possibilities for you to get home. The NHT, the key to your home.